Not all homes have the Beware of Dogs sign in their yard, so upon entering a home with a dog, it is not safe to enter the home without the owner, as the dog could be aggressive or territorial. Another concern is when an individual opens the front door to the home without the owner, as the dog could escape, like shown in the video. The safe way to enter a home is knocking and waiting for the owner to open the door. That way, the dog does not escape. And if the dog is aggressive or territorial, the individual does not get hurt. Fancy playing petting roulette when petting a dog. Some common body language that dogs have is making them appear bigger or smaller, showing their teeth, growl, bark, lunge, avoid direct eye contact, or move slowly. Benny is showing a mixture of these in the video as he does not want to be pet. Instead, if the individual asked the owner before calmly showing Benny her closed fist and moving to pet him on the shoulders and chest, Benny would have felt more at bay with the gesture, like in the next video. Other house safety can be in forms of avoiding to feed from the table, keeping cords or valuables off the floor to prevent them from being chewed on, avoid leaving toilet lids up, medication at accessible levels for the dogs to reach, keep small objects, sharp objects, and poisonous houseplants out of the dog's reach, and secure bins, doors, and windows so a dog cannot get into them or escape. Fancy another round of petting roulette? When greeting a dog for the first time, observe their behavior, as it can be a clue to how they will react with an individual unannounced coming into their space. While Lily in the video displays none, she could have come off as aggressive, scared, or both. Instead, an individual should ask the owner if they could pet their dog before calmly approaching and petting their shoulders and chest while avoiding the dog's head. For safety reasons, avoid barking and growling dogs, and if approached by unknown dogs, stay still and quiet, like you would if you encountered a dinosaur. Owners, for safety, should keep their dogs on a leash and supervise their dog and children if they come over to pet the dog. Parents should also be supervising their children, too. When walking dogs with friends to prevent everyone's leashes from tangling together, like in the video, owners can keep their dogs on a shorter leash, teach their dogs to walk by their side, avoid the retractable leashes, and use a front clip harness instead of just a collar. These methods can keep an individual safe from tripping and getting tangled up as their dog practices their lassoing technique, while keeping the dog safe from strain of their esophagus. Interestingly enough, not picking up your dog's poo could be a crime. Not if you live in Lubbock, but in Austin it is. Picking up after your dog can be a law at the state or local level. A dog's poo is not fertilizer, but an environmental pollutant which can overwhelm an ecosystem. Dog's poo also contains multiple diseases such as roundworms, salmonella, E. coli, Giardia, Leptospira, parvovirus, and coliform bacteria. In addition, it just smells bad, so have some common courtesy and pick up after your dog. Other outdoor safety can be displayed through keeping dogs away from toxic plants, avoiding tall grasses as they can contain ticks, whereas short grasses are less likely to. Keep dogs away from land that has been recently treated with fertilizers, pesticides, or insecticides, typically for a couple of hours. Be careful with weather and outside temperatures, and the owners should watch their dogs and pick up after them. If able, fencing your yard or in-ground pool will increase the safety for yourself and dog, as will having a designated dog area in your yard. Before entering the dog park, the park's rules and regulations are typically posted near the entrances to make sure the owner understands the safety the park has. Then, upon entering the dog park, the owner should wait till fully inside the park and the gate is closed and secured before removing the leash from their dog. This ensures the safety of all dogs at the park as it decreases the likeliness of a dog escaping, whereas an owner unleashing their dog outside of the park increases the risk of them running off, getting hurt, or an individual getting hurt. Follow Lily's example, not Benny's. Dog fights occasionally break out at the dog park, so to safely break apart the fight, there are a couple ways to do so. Initially, try to distract the dogs, which can be done with citronella spray. If that does not work, use an object to separate the dogs like a broomstick. If the previous two methods do not work, the owners can physically separate the dogs using the wheelbarrow technique, which is grabbing and lifting the dog's rear legs and walk away from the other dog, forcing them to focus on what their owner is doing and not the other dog. Other park safety can be displayed through following the park's rules and regulations, bringing age-appropriate, up-to-date vaccinated dogs with their collars and ID tags. The owner, if going to the park for a long time, should bring plenty of water to keep their dog hydrated. While the FDA says humans can safely eat dog food, not the same can be said for dogs eating human food. There are many foods that can throw a monkey wrench into a dog's system, which can result in serious health issues. However, there are some foods that can provide a dog with health benefits, such as joint strength, better breath, and allergy immunity. An important factor of what to feed a dog is quality, and feeding the appropriate amount to avoid canine obesity. Overall, check with your veterinarian to make sure what the dog is eating is good for them.
So good. You know what? I think you deserve a secret treat. You know what? I got a grape right here. You want the grape? Oh, you love it. Lily, come here. I have the carrot over here. Oh my goodness, you're so good. Is it okay if I give her a carrot? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, here you go, Lily. Not for you, Tundra.
Other general safety for dogs is the owner socializing their dog with people and other dogs. Positive reinforcement when training. Owners should always supervise their dogs when they are out in public and lots of exercise to get rid of excess energy. Owners should consider spaying or neutering their dogs as it significantly reduces their involvement in fatal dog attacks, since 92% of fatal dog attacks are by unneutered dogs.
I don't think this is going to work.
No. That was it. Yeah, we got a little skedaddle.
Yeah. Benny has his burst of energy sometimes. Maybe we'll just wait. Okay.
Why are you here?
You're fine. I'm playing. Tundra, behave! Hey, Lily, stop it! Don't do that! Don't eat poop! Ew, is that a dead bird? No!
No, Benny. Stop. Oh, there he goes. All it took was a dead bird.
That's the rest of it?
No, that's just like that.